now we're going right into a pretty favorite stage. Most people really, really like just everything about Storm Eagle and his level music and just all of it.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite Mavericks from this game.
Yeah. He's one of my favorite monsters from Monster Hunter. This is also a good sort of point where the stage has like exterior or things, like recurring plot things in it, which you'll see later on towards the end of the stage, which is really, really cool. It also has, in my opinion, probably like the biggest dick move heart tank in it, which is right here. Which is just, it's a matter of like, if you don't know, it's like, where is, like, fuck? And there's nothing like, you know, later power-ups that kind of like lead you to things. That's just like, you either know or you don't, and it's just gone forever. Kind of.
Yeah. This level does have like the most detailed background of any of the stages in this game, I think. Like, you see the mountains in the background down at ground level, then it transitions up to the clouds.
Oh yeah, it's got, this one has a lot of really cool detail oriented, so like that is one of my favorite effects for sure. And when we were just doing like a test thing a moment ago, I realized that like, I've noticed it before, but I've never, you know, pointed it out to anybody or noticed it expressly or anything, but like the thrusters on the bottoms of the platforms like indicate whether or not they're going up or down. Yeah.
Is there any benefit to going into that tower from the left as opposed to going around and back up from the back?
I don't think so. I think it's basically just harder. I don't know if you can get to that platform.
It looks like the elevator goes all the way up.
Oh yeah, the elevator goes up. I just don't know if it goes all the way down. I actually take that path so infrequently that I don't think you can. Also, just fuck it. I'm clearly getting impatient. This was like a faster run through, basically, and I wanted to just I didn't want to get it out of the way like it was a chore or anything, but
does the fire weapon destroy these any faster?
Yes, it destroys them way faster. I actually wonder if the ice weapon doesn't do it at all, because I know Fire Wave is definitely the way you're supposed to do it. Also, just this super pointless helmet.
Yeah, like, the leg upgrade is so important to this game and all subsequent X games. And it's like, that's probably why it's the one that you're forced to get.
Yeah.
Whereas the head just... filler.
You can go up in one spot. Yeah. Like, it's not like there aren't breakable blocks in places, it's just like, it's never useful. Like, I'll point it out when we actually get to, oh my god, I almost said Rolling Shield, Armored Armadillo stage. But, like, it would benefit the heart tank there a lot, is if they made it there. Oh, but okay, so here you go, here's the detail-oriented stuff. This is the Death Roper, which, stupid-ass name, I love it. But this is what Vile jumps off of in the intro stage. And then, once this is done, the next level we go through, right? Yeah. The next level we go through, or I go through, has bits and pieces of it on the ground, which I'll explain there, which I'm sure...
That's right.
Well, it comes up soon enough.
Or maybe it is. I don't...
All of my playthrough information is, like, bleeding together.
Same here.
But, so, this fight's a lot of fun with sound, because you can really easily just kind of, like, base your quick dodges back and forth based off of when his dive sound starts.
Is there any special strategy for taking him on without the dash?
Not that I'm aware of, actually. I admittedly really can't do this fight without the dash. I think a lot of it kind of comes down to luck. Like, if he's close enough to, like, the edge that he's at now and you're right in front of him when he lands, I think you can just run and avoid it. But, like, if he ends up getting you too close and the attack just doesn't end, that's basically it.
No, things actually falling out of the sky and picking up speed.
Yeah. Everything about the Super Nintendo and Mega Man X is great. Yeah. I love that the blueprint updates.
Is that supposed to be the Mega Buster on the bottom right?
Yes.
Or it's weirdly shaped.
X-Buster. It's a little odd, but... Yeah. It's the Mega Buster Mark 16, I think.
I thought you went to Flame Mammoth next, but...
Nah. It's, I think...
God, I love his chin.
actually don't really remember the express reason going through in this order. I could have gone to Flame Mammoth sooner. But yeah, so there are pieces of the Death Rogmer, which marks an important piece of game design, which we are now seeing first in this level, is the power doesn't go on and off here if you do this stage before you beat Storm Eagle, since the Death Rogmer crashes into the power plant, and that's all those pieces you see there, like, broke through the ceiling. So doing stages in a specific order in this one actually alter other stages. It only happens on 3 of them.
It's something that I wish happened in later X games, because it's really fucking cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. 04 does something vaguely similar with easy and hard mode based on like weather patterns, so it's kind of randomized. So like, it's snowing, and now these spike pits are covered by the snow, so it's easier to get through it.
Well, it takes them, 11 games to get back to it?
More than that. But, and it's not even the same style thing. But yeah, no, that kind of thing is really, really rad. Some of it goes on in X3, too.
And does that affect this mini-boss?
Yes. So he can't gather energy anymore. You just saw him, like, kind of plug into the ceiling there and then try to use his Thunderbolt attack. And since there's no power running to it, he can't gather that electricity to do his downward projectile. Which makes him, like, easier or not. I don't know if it affects his health. I don't think it does. But, yeah, no, it's just like, why am I not getting any ammo? What's happening? But yeah. I want to say these segments always turn on and off. It's been a long time since I've gone through this stage in any other order, too, so I actually don't remember. But I know that the on and off light thing is a stage gimmick regardless of which order you do it in. I just don't remember what parts it comes in. I know that the Crescent Moon fireflies, those are always dark areas, but I don't know if it extends to this area or not.
I still think it's like jet exhaust or something, but I don't know.
No, we pulled up the art, remember?
I'm pretty sure it was still jet exhaust. Why are there unicycle dudes and turtles in the power plant?
Don't worry about it.
Like, I get, like, the enemy mechanics, why they're here, I just don't get...
That just might be the model that was available to Spark Mandrill to, like, deploy.
Spark Mandrill really likes the intro stage in Octopardo.
Yeah. Octopart. God damn it. I had such a rough run going through here. Like, I think in the other playthrough I only get hit by, like, one of the crescents. But in this one I get hit by, like, most of them. It's just like, son of a bitch. Yeah. But this run-through has a lot of rougher stuff, because, again, the whole, like, speedrun... Not even speedrunning or rushing, but yeah, it's just like, I know I'm not gonna die, I don't care. Fuck it.
Background vaguely reminds me of the interior of the second Death Star.
I can see that. A little bit.
How do boss-witness interactions in the X games compare to the classic?
It depends on which game you're referencing. So, like, I know that there's a bunch... All of them in the classic ones have a really bad case... Or not bad, but, like, a really strong case of, like, holy shit, this is so much easier, because that's the point. But I don't think major interactions start happening until the later ones. I want to say 7 and 8 are the strongest at it. 8 especially has, like, you use Tornado Hold on Clown Man, and he's got, like, the extendo arms. So in the tornado, all his arms get tangled up in themselves, and, like, he can't attack for a little while. But I think that's mostly a tech limitation thing. So this one does it more frequently, or regularly, or whatever you want to call it, but it is present before them, sort of.